Okay, I feel genuinely emotionally assaulted with this. And I've tried to find the words that I want to use to share this message. None of them feel right, so we're just going to do it. A group of you needs to hear this because this directly correlates to the way that you're feeling, having a lot of fear about what's going on in the world, and being fearful for you, for your family, for your loved ones, for your friends, the way that the world is now impacting and will impact you and your loved ones. Okay? This is a message from Archangel Chamuel, who's the Archangel who is related to, it's all pink energy, it's heart chakra energy, and I, back in 2020 actually, very similar type of fear that came over me, and I had a dream where I was wrapped in this pink light. And this Archangel said to me, anytime you feel like this, anytime the fear is all consuming, I want you to call on me and I will be there. As long as you basically come back to me, call my name, remember me, call me, and I will be there, right? To be like, rely on me, rely on us. Because if there's anyone who's going to, remove you from that fear and ground you back down and heal your heart, it's going to be, number one, Archangel Chamuel, clearly. And it's also going to be the archangels in general, in my honest and humble opinion, okay? So this is coming through again. And while I was tuning into this energy, sitting in the car, literally crying about this message because it was so beautiful, felt these hands like on my shoulders. It just felt like a hug, like someone putting their hands on me and being like, I'm here, I got you. And I think that's something that all of us need to hear, and I want to share it with you because I think that something like that, if it can help me that much, I know that it's helping at least somebody else on the other side of the screen. Okay? With that came some additional messages that I'm going to share, which are that it's raining right now. Off and on, it's been raining all day. It was heavier, and now it's finally calmed down now that I'm home. And when I'm sitting here, I keep seeing all these birds come from everywhere, and they hop up on the rail in front of me in the parking garage, and they're there, bunch of different ones, chirping, yelling, calling away. And I had this thought about like, oh yeah, birds do that to call for their like loved ones, right? To call for like their family, because after the rain or after like bad weather, they all scatter, obviously, and it's a way to say, where are you? Where are you? Like, I hear you. Can you hear me? Where are you? And I think that's why these kind of messages are colliding, because they're very similar, right? It's like, call on me, I will hear you. Same way, like, Archangel Chamuel is coming through to say the same thing. Doing this message without crying is really hard. Saying that even though it feels like we're alone, like this feels like on such a bigger, like global scale, even though it feels like we're alone, we're not. And we never are. And it's like, yes, I wish it could be real and tangible, and there could be some thing or being or entity or whatever that could literally physically remove the chaos that is a lot of our lives right now, but we can't, unfortunately. And the next best thing is to call out, just like those birds after rain, right? It's the hope that I think is being rebuilt in a way, or it's asking us to rebuild that hope, to focus on that, to build upon it, right? It's like I said, this call of like, hey, life goes on, right? It's after the rain, after the storm, after the disruption, calling out to your soul family. And I think this brings me to this conclusion that I'm really feeling right now, which is that community is the most important thing that we have. And I stand by that. Community is important. All of my healers, especially, now is a call for all of us to spread those gifts and to spread those messages and to, deliver these messages from our guides, from the archangels, from, spirit, to restore things like hope, to find our people, right? The birds calling for their loved ones. It's like, hey, this is chaotic, but after it ends, it's where are you, where are you, where are you, right? It's showing that life continues even after it's terrible. Basically, life continues, and it will continue. And that right now, even though it doesn't look like it, and even though I'm also very much scared for what my life is going to look like and the life of my loved ones, at the end of the day, you're going to catch me just like those birds up on this railing, like looking for those people. I just have too much fight in me, and I think that's why I need to like post this message and deliver this kind of message from Archangel Chamuel. Thank you so much. Is that at the end of the day, we do have each other, and that's so important. Like, share your resources, and remember that fear is something that is not always necessarily real, and that even when it does feel real, these things like hope and faith and belief in something bigger than ourselves, as well as our belief and our like dependence on our community, right? Not the low battery. But these things are real. And I think this is the Archangel's message of saying that at the end of the day, after the storm, we can call on them. And I think that this is also a means of connecting through frequency and being able to connect within ourselves to stay in a place as much as we can that is grounded and centered, which I know is easier said than done. I get it. Where we can hear that frequency when it comes in, when we can hear them giving us messages, when we can hear the archangels, when we can hear our spirit team, when we can hear spirit. I think that's so important right now. So this is just really quick to come in and say, when you feel like fear is consuming you, literally call on Archangel Chamuel to surround you in pink light, to surround you in that pink energy. And if you can't call yourself to that point to release yourself from fear and you still feel like it's not working, please check out my Reiki playlist that has tons of videos in it to help you breathe, to help you relax, to help you take a minute to release fear, to release heart chakra pain, to release physical body pain. Like, I have so many videos in there and I'm still adding to them all the time. I want that to be a resource for people. Healing should not be something that you need thousands of dollars to access. Healing should not be something that you should have to struggle to find, which is why I try to provide as much free content in terms of energy healing, Reiki, and anything else that I can give to y'all. There should always be an energy exchange, but I don't think that healing should be inaccessible. So this is my way of being able to give that to you today. Please remember that. Check out those Reiki videos, and I love you so much. Even when you feel like you're alone, I promise you, I promise, you're not.